Exactly. Hi, Jessica. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, Nadia. How wonderful to see everybody. Okay, so those of you who are
Hi.
just joining, hi, sweetie. How are you? Hi, Marcy.
Hi, Danny.
I'm
Robbie.
hi, sweetie. I'm just stuck in a cab on my way home. Sorry about that. So I just thought we'd go ahead and get started. So I wanted to share with you guys some really, really interesting fun facts about Thailand. So, there's a lot of laws here that are outdated. Okay. There's a lot of laws that are outdated and they're really quite funny, but it really made me start to think, right? So there's one law that says that you're not allowed to leave your house without underwear on. Okay. So that is the truth. I'd probably be arrested if they could see through my pants, but but that is a law. It is a law that you are not allowed to leave your house without underwear on. And ironically, Guillermo and I have decided it is way too hot to wear underwear here. So it's a bit of a contradiction, okay? So that's one of the laws that's kind of out of date. Another one of the laws that's very, very interesting that's actually showing its face. We just learned tonight that their alcohol laws are very interesting. Okay, so their alcohol laws, you cannot buy alcohol between 2 and 5 every day, right? So, why? We're not really sure. We're not really sure where it came from, but that is the law. You cannot buy alcohol between 2 and 5 every day. And then another interesting law that we just learned about is that you're not allowed to. Okay, you're not allowed to advertise alcohol. So, for example, if you let's say there was a gentleman that actually took a picture of a beer, posted it of him drinking the beer on Instagram and wrote something about it. He was actually arrested and detained. Okay. I think he was an expat. I'm not an expat, but he was not Thai. And it was actually in the Hong Kong newspaper that we were actually read about this particular thing. It was really interesting, and he was being held for like $5,000, the equivalent to $5,000, because he had posted a picture of alcohol on Instagram, of a drink on Instagram. Okay, now think about, like, wow, how crazy is that? Like, we as tourists, as whatever, we could be doing these things and not have any clue about some of these laws, and so we just happen to be reading some of them. Anyway, so how am I bringing it home today? How many outdated laws, okay, how many outdated rules do we have in our lives? Meaning, how many things do you have that you, let's say, you don't do, or that is against your nature, or that you don't believe in, or that you boom boom boom, or that you have to do this or you have to do that? How many laws do we have in our own lives that are absolutely fucking crazy and out of date and insane? It made me start to think about all of these crazy things. And now, for those of you who are joining, before I was talking about, I don't eat pork. And it really comes from my childhood and my grandmother, and growing up religious. My grandmother was quite religious. And so, according to Seventh day Adventists, pork is unclean meats and whatever. And I don't eat pork. I've never enjoyed it. It's never been in my diet. And there's so much pork here. And tonight we were sitting at dinner and I'm looking over the menu and everything has pork. Everything, everything, everything. And I thought, wow, this is really kind of frustrating. There's not a whole lot here that I would choose to eat. And then I stopped to ask myself, why do I not eat pork? Right? What kind of law is that I have built into my own life that I don't eat pork? Is there a rhyme? Is there a reason? Is there anything? And I said to myself, okay, so what would it be like? Would that be could I eradicate that law, so-called law that I have in my life, and break it? And it still doesn't feel light to me, but it made me think about all of the other things in our lives that we say that we don't do, or that we won't do, or that we can't do, that absolutely may not make any sense to us anymore. So what are the rules that you're holding yourself accountable for, your life, that if you looked at out creating them, might actually create something else for you in your life? That's what I wanted to kind of dedicate our meditation to. And the energy today is breaking out of old patterns, allowing ourselves to just question and ask, why do I continue to choose this? Right? Um, and how does it get any better? What What if we actually saw that we could get rid of some of these restrictions in our lives that are no longer working for us? Okay, so let's go ahead and begin the meditation. I'm going to turn off the camera so that I can put my phone down. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and let's find ourselves in our heart. And as we find ourselves in our heart, let's begin by taking 3 deep breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's shift our awareness to the center of the earth. And as we shift our awareness to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful ball of light swirling in the center of the earth. And now let's imagine that ball of light scooping up fresh earth's energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. Now see yourself in this ball of light. Now imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher and faster and faster and faster. Imagine your ball of light lifting you up, out past Earth's atmosphere, out into outer space, past different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and higher and higher and higher beyond there, out into different layers of light. Some light and some dark. Imagine those layers lifting you up into a beautiful golden-like light, and through the golden-like light, through a jelly-like substance light, and through a jelly-like substance light, into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. We enter through the law of compassion into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. Allow your ball of light to expand into this beautiful energy, feeling the contribution of the Creator's energy, source energy, oneness, completion. Feel this tingling sensation all over your body. And from here, we'll ask for some downloads for the group. So would you like to know what it feels like to be able to self-regulate, meaning to self-evaluate, to have the awareness to be able to look at the things that you are choosing and ask, is that still working for me? Does that still work for me? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is to have the Creator's definition of self-awareness? That you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to have self-awareness. Would you like to know what it feels like to know that you're safe and changing, letting go of the things that aren't working for you? You're allowed to, it's safe for you to let go of those things that are outdated in your life. If you like that, yes. Would you like to know that it's also safe for you to hold on to the things that do work for you, that you do like, that do make you who you are? If you'd like that, say yes. You know, there's something coming up today about your tribe, okay? We are a tribe. We are a beautiful tribe of 10, 20, 30, hundreds of people online that are participating with us. Almost 1,000 in China. We are a tribe. And how many of us are influenced by our tribe? We don't even know how we are influenced by our tribe. So would you like to have the awareness of how you are influenced by your tribe? That you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to actually be the chief in your tribe. That there can be tons of chiefs. That's okay. It's okay for you to be the chief of your own life. So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is for you to have the Creator's definition of leadership, of chiefdom? word I'm making up today. So would you like to know what it feels like to trust your ability to lead, and that just because you have decided that you are a leader, that you are a chief, it doesn't mean you have to have a follower. How interesting is that? You become the chief of your life, you become the leader of your life, and you do so without an attachment to having to have a following. Wow. So anything and everything that doesn't allow you to lead without having to have a following, can we please destroy and uncreate it? You know, Dr. Dane here, one of the co-founders of Access Consciousness, he said one time, I found it so profound. He said, I don't want you to follow me. I want you to be a leader. So when everybody was talking, I remember we were in Turkey and everybody was talking about, oh, follow me, follow me, follow me. And Dane was like, I don't want followers. I want leaders. And that really always stuck with me. And what would it take for each of us to acknowledge the power of leadership that exists in our own lives, and that we are leaders within our own lives, and that we are safe, and that we are capable of being those leaders and attracting more leaders. So would you like to know what it feels like to attract leaders into your life? Many of us are afraid of attracting leaders into our life because we're afraid of being controlled. So everything that is, can we destroy and uncreate it? And would you like to know what it feels like to be able to be led by those that are in divine harmony with you, who are in allowance of whatever it is that you're seeking? So would you like to know what it feels like to be able to feel into the energy of those who are leading you, that you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to put your trust in the creator, not in other people, your trust in the creator for those who are coming into your life to lead you? So would you like to know what it feels like, looks like, tastes like, smells like, and is to acknowledge your power? Great. So now let's go ahead and focus our energy on those who need healing today. Let's lead each other and lead those in our lives and lead the people in our lives into a space of pure healing and pure light. So can we please, first of all, send healing and unconditional love to the Ukraine, to neighboring regions in the Ukraine, and all of those affected by this war in the Ukraine? Can we also send unconditional light and unconditional love to those in Turkey and in Syria that are affected by their earthquake? And now I am going to send some names. I'm going to say some names of those who require healing energy from us. As a friendly reminder, all you have to do is just imagine them surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light, and unconditional love filling every single pore of their body. See them happy, healthy, safe, and protected. So can we please send healing to Sipora? See her surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. See every single cell of her body rejuvenated, restored to its ultimate perfection. Can we also send healing to Whitney and her family, her baby? And let's send healing to Ayla. And let's please send healing to Cindy. And let's please send healing to Alex. Let's send healing to Joe and Judy, to Skylar and Josh. Let's send healing to Ben, to Adam, to Josh, and let's also now please send contributions to Kat, to Sean, to G, and to Michael. And last but not least, would you guys like to know that you are unconditional love, that you be unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms, rub our palms together, faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Now take your palms, place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes, allow that energy to come into your body, into your being, and place your hands on your heart. And congratulate yourself and thank yourself for being here, for showing up, for being amazing and miraculous in every single way imaginable. Guys, have a wonderful day. How does it get any better? What else is possible? I love you all. I'm grateful for you all. And I'll see you at the same time, same place tomorrow. Okay? Mwah.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
So
Thank you,
powerful.
Daniel.
Chiefdom. I love it.
Chiefdom.
That's amazing. Go Tribe. Have an amazing
Go
day.
Tribe.
Love you guys.
Bye, guys. Love
Thank
you
you,
all.
Daniel.
I love you, Mommy. You're so welcome. I love you, Auntie.